Good morning, Facebook family. Thank you for joining me and yet another episode of Tea and Talk with Hermie. As you know, I have this plan to do StreamYard. So I will share the link. I will share the link on my Facebook page. Let's do that. Sharing the link on my Facebook page right here. Paste. What happened? Copy link. Technology. 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 Okay. Okay. So the link is there. So I meant to say, you know what is there. So I know the link is there because I can see in the comment section that is there. Okay. Yes, is there. Alrighty. Okay. A quick recap from last week. I said that I was going to have a 5-course meal. To that, my mom and I had a beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving meal. As I said, Valentine's meal. Valentine's Day is not all about love with romance because when it started as just having a feast, having a festive time to welcome spring. So now that we have the romance in it, we get to share with our love, romantically involved with a great time, and those that we are friends with, we just appreciate their friendship. So I had a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day with my mom. It was indeed well spent. The best part that everybody wants to know a little bit about Hermie. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Getting to know Hermie. Wow. Let's start with bicycle riding. My brothers tried to teach me to ride a bike growing up in Grenada. And we had to have a hill to get to our house. And my brother said that the best way to learn is to just try to balance myself, letting the momentum take me down the hill. So I says, wow, okay, I do it. After so many tries and so many busted fall down and so many bruises, I said, you know what? I am done. I am never going to ride a bike. If it's going to be like this, I'm not. But at the age of 16, I taught myself to ride a bike at 16. So 16 years old, I was riding a bike. A friend had a bike, and I said, you know what? No training wheels. I just learned to balance. So I learned to just balance. So at the age of 16, I learned to ride a bike. All right. Now, the next thing about me that you're all dying to know about me, soap operas. I was so hooked on soap operas that I had 3 VCR going. Three, 1, 2, 3 VCR going to tape each channel: NBC, ABC, and CBS, all of them. I would get so involved that I would lose sleep. I know I didn't do something that I was supposed to do. So I was hooked on it. I was very much hooked on soap operas. And today now, it is down to 4 soap operas. So ago, I said, you know what, Mom? The way the script is writing, I am done. I mean, bringing devils, making people turn into devils and people stealing babies. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. That 2 hours, because yes, that's another thing too. I went from DVRing, VCRing to just to 2 hours. So that was a lot of hours because it was 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. So I was down to 2 hours. So now I'm down to 0 hours. So I no longer watch stories. I will talk with my girlfriend about it because my mom gonna tell me what's going on. But as for me now to sit and that's done. That's done. And the third thing about me, I was baptized in Afghanistan. And I'm saying to myself, but how am I going to get baptized in Afghanistan? No river for me to get to, no lake, no sea. But I want to take the submerge. I want to go under the water. I don't want the sprinkle. I want to go under the water. So, being in the military, you get ingenious to do things. We make things happen. We make do with what we have. So there was wood. So we made a box. We made a big box. And then in that box, we put a tarp in the box and we use bottled water. I mean, I call them my bridesmaid. That's what they were. I said, oh, y'all are my beautiful bridesmaids. We just filling up water. We full, and then the strong muscle guy would just take the whole one. He said, you all just unscrew, and he'll just dump the whole carton right down there. So I was baptized in Afghanistan with bottled water. I was submerged under bottled water. So that's the three things about me. I learned to ride the bike at the age of 16. I was baptized in with bottled water in a homemade tub. And I was addicted to soap operas. But now, no. Those riders, those riders got me. Those riders, they got me. So that's getting to know Hermie. Getting to know Hermie. Full disclaimer. What we're going to talk about today, I am not a professional. All I'm going to talk about today is things that I experience and things that I research. I'm no way certified to say, you know what? Yes, I'm a certified nutritionist. I'm a certified psychologist. I'm a theologist. I am not. But I keep saying what I am. What I am is a human being who have beings and experience. So that's why I'm able to talk about what I experience and what I research. So let's begin. Moving on to spiritual health. Christians, non-Christians, guess what? You got up this morning. And the alarm clock didn't wake you up and nothing else woke you up, but the good grace of God woke you up. So Christians, non-Christians, guess what? God exists. He's out there. There is no reason why I am going to sit here and say why you are not a Christian. That's not my place. It's not my place. But I am going to say Christians and non-Christians woke up. And you woke because of the grace of God. That's why you woke up this morning, the grace of God. This morning Bible verse comes from James 1:22. Do not merely listen to the word and do deceive yourself. Do what it says. Do what it says. Whatever the word says, do it. If you're going to procrastinate, that's on you. Pay the piper. That's on you. But as a believer today, I'm going to do what it says. I am not perfect. I have my impure thoughts. I have my moments. But guess what? I know how to put impure thoughts to. I am human. Okay? I am human. So guess what? They're going to come to my head. Yeah, the thoughts going to come to my mind, what I want to do. But I say, you know what? I am not an animal. When God gave me this, one of the fruit of the spirit is self-control. So whatever this flesh wants to do, I'm going to say, you know what? Hey, I got self-control. I could control what I'm not supposed to do. I can. Like I says, I am not perfect, but I am a believer. And I just choose to be a doer of the word. I choose. It's a choice. And I made that choice And I'm loving the choice that I made. I I'm just I'm in awe that I am loving the stage of my life at this moment. I'm just loving it. So, Christians, non-Christians, we are here for a purpose. We are all here for a purpose. Even as non-believers, you could learn stuff from non-believers. You just got to open your mind and receive it, because everybody got something to give. Everybody has something to give, but it's what you're willing to accept in what somebody have to give when it comes to dealing with a Christian or non-Christian person. So mindful how you go on your day, and just know that God woke you up this morning. He woke you up this morning. Social health. We just had one of the holidays of Valentine's Day that you get a lot of togetherness and a lot of sadness, because said person is not with said person. So they're going to pout and they're going to roll up in a ball. They might even wish they're not even on this earth. But whatever is in the mind of someone that cannot mingle with someone, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a big red flag. That's a big red flag. Socializing, and I want to keep repeating myself, because we were not put on this earth to be alone. We were not put on this earth to be alone. You gotta socialize with someone. Friends, cousin, uncle, aunts, people. You got to mingle with people. You just got to mingle with people. There is no two ways to say it. You just got to say, you know what? I'm gonna get this. I'm not gonna be a loner. I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna get involved. Here are some healthy habits to help with your social health. Sleep. Sleep. Remember what I said about me and the soap operas, how I would lose sleep because the DVR and the VCR, now I have to lose sleep so I could watch it. So get your sleep, get your rest, so you don't be all cranky. I have two systems. My son got me the Apple Watch, and I got myself the Halo Watch. And the first night that I used it, I says, wow, my sleep, even though I have a sleeping problem, I'm diagnosed with sleep apnea. So it's like when I see my interruption, because he tells you, he said, oh my God, you had interruption in your sleep. And I says, wow. So sleep is important. Your rest of your body is important. Rest in the body is important. Sometimes you'll say, oh, I'm not tired. My son has sent me the cutest video of my granddaughter. He's asking her, you ready to go to sleep? And she'll say, no. You ready to go to sleep? No. What happens? The head just went boop down, because you're telling yourself, oh, you don't want to go to sleep. But I'm telling you, when that body ready to take over, body's going to take over, and body's going to go to sleep. So get your sleep. Don't neglect your dental hygiene. I tell you, dental hygiene is very important when you have to be social with someone, because halitosis, talking with somebody with food in your mouth, plaque in your teeth, it's like get right with your hygiene. Get right with dental hygiene. It even have said that dental hygiene is correlation with your health. Do the research. Go research that one for yourself. Dental hygiene and health. That's homework for you. Research what dental hygiene can harm your health. That's research for you. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, not the neighbor. Challenge yourself. The Super Bowl had a great commercial with the Jones and the Jonas. You cannot worry about the Joneses. You can't. You just got to worry about self. So just try to be the better self of the yesterday that you are. Just try to be that. What can we do to enhance our social health? I'm sticking in social health longer today because social health and psychology they intertwine. Because that's why when I said this is a balanced lifestyle, this is a balanced life. Those things in your life have got to be balanced to live a healthy lifestyle. Get into volunteer. I met a volunteer queen, Sister Yolene. She is about volunteer. If you open the dictionary looking for volunteer, you will see her picture because she's a volunteer queen. Volunteer at work, volunteer at school, in the church, in the community. Just an hour. Just volunteer your time. Volunteer your time. Take a class at the community center. Art, plays, creative writing. Just get involved with that. Facebook now. Oh my God. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Well, Facebook is the devil. Facebook is the demon. Facebook. But there are groups on Facebook that have been beneficial to me. Very, very beneficial to me. So join a group on Facebook that will be beneficial to you, that you could share and you could receive. But don't just be, it's puff puff give give. Puff puff. You remember that? Puff puff give give. So share and receive. Family time. It's amazing how family get together for a funeral. When somebody dies, the house is full. Full. What happened when they're alive? What happened when they're alive and breathing? Where are you? Where are you? So get some family time going. What can we do to strengthen and build healthy relationship? You got to know who you are. You got to know what kind of person you are, your quirks, what make you tick. You got to know who you are. Don't be a hogger. You got to share. Okay, like I said, you have to share. I know a lot of people that don't have to share, but they just go out of their way to share and share and share of themselves. And the accolades that they get, it's like, okay, I didn't do it for the accolades. I just do it because I want to help somebody. PK is very good for that. She's very good for that. It's all about helping someone. Listen to others without judgment and shame. I love this one. Why I love this one is I treat people how I want to be treated. So if someone comes to me and they are broken, and I know I can say something that's going to be the wrong thing to say, close mouth, close mouth. Because when somebody's hurting, sometimes there might be a trigger word you don't know. It's very important to me that I be there for that person. Just the essence of me being there for the person. As for me, for my words, what I might say, I might just know the person to know what to say. That's why when you know yourself and how you want to be treated, that's how you will treat someone. Because you know how you are. You know what kind of person you are. You may not know what kind of person that person is, but you know to do something that will not harm them because you don't want to harm yourself. So that's why I treat people how I want to be treated. Straight up, I treat you how you want to be treated. If you come at me left, that's another story. That's another story. And agree to disagree. Agree to disagree because we have different opinions. We have different opinions. I mean, if we keep fighting about something that you're trying to let me see and you keep going at it, and then most times when that happens, then the voice get loud. The voice get loud, stuff start to break. So when you're disagreeing on something, politely, respectively, agree to say, you know what, time, I don't agree with you. However, comma, I understand your point of view, but I don't agree with it. You understand what they are saying. You're not an ingrate. You understand. I understand you, but I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't agree with what you're saying. So can we just agree to disagree and be happy with each other? That's it. That's it about social health. Psychological health, like I said, adds on to social health, because that's why I said let me put them together, so we could just say, you know what, let's make a nice little big old bar right here. I am going to say this till the cow come home. It is not a bad thing. It's not a shame thing. It's not a bashful thing to say, you know what, here I am, I need help. Here I am, I need help. Sometimes we are so fearful of being judged. We are so fearful of that. We just want to say, you know what, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just going to sit here in my little shell and see what happens. Alcohol. I experienced that in my life about drinking excessively when I had no business drinking excessively. But when you're trying to find means to dull pains, you're not thinking you're thinking in the box. You're not outside the box. You're thinking in the box. So you know what? If I take a drink, I'll fall asleep. I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. But no drinking, no drinking. Drink to enjoy and drink to remember. I know the alcohol is there, the wine is there, a 4-ounce glass of wine. I made sure I talked to my doctor about it. I said, you know what, doc, this red wine, I love port red wine, and because of my medications I'm taking, I can't drink wine. So I said, you know what, I got to have a discussion with my doctor. I have to have a discussion. Like I said, I love to enjoy 4 ounces of port wine. And I said, I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. Eat well. Eat well. You know what you got to eat. So just make well. Take breaks. Don't just be work. The energizer buzzer that goes, and don't, you're going to get burned out. So take breaks. Do something for you. Do something for you. You and you alone. Not say, you know what, hey girl, let's go out together. No. You get in your space and do something constructive for you. Make that a habit where you say, you know what, I could enjoy my own company. I could enjoy my own. Yes. And for God's sake, accept who you are. Accept who you are. Robin Williams made us laugh. Robin Williams made us laugh like crazy, but he was going through so much. But yet for all he could make others laugh, but he was in pain. He was in pain. When it comes to psychological health, we have to pay attention. To our people around us. We have to. Financial health. Lately, I've been getting a lot of credit cards invite, and I'm saying, nope. I remember when I had 20 something credit cards. I said, Lord, gas card, department card, this card, that card. I said, you know what? You all ripping me off. Y'all are ripping me off. One day, they said to me that they will give me a loan. I said, well, it's crazy. They said, give you a $5,000 loan. You're paying $141 a month for 5 years. I almost had a heart attack. I says, what? 13.49 interest over 5 years? They would have made $3,800 on me. So when you get those little cards in the mail, that's what I said. But wait a minute, there are some good ones. There's some good ones. There are those that says, go shopping crazy. No interest rate for 18 months. Now that's on you. That's on you to say, you know what, man, I got 18 months to pay back, but no interest. So whatever you bought, let's say you bought something for $500, you got 18 months to pay that back with no interest. The minute you said, you know what, I got time to pay, then you say, you know what, the 18 months have passed. Guess what happens? They tack on 18, 20, 14 interest rate. So when you get us in the mail, just read the fine print. We always have to have the capacity to save something. We have to. Especially for if you get a raise. Let's say you are living on $50 a month and 4 months later they pay you $60. What you gonna do with that $10? What you gonna do with that $10? Because you know you lived on $50. That's just an example. You lived on the $50. So now here I'm getting $60. What are you gonna do with that $10? What are you gonna do with that $10? Say you're gonna go shopping some more. That's a savings right there. That's a savings right there. That's a savings right there. Physical health. Physical health. All right. I have to do this. Let's talk about water. Let's talk about water. This is my water bottle right here. This is my trusted water bottle right here. It tells when you say, drink, 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 drink. And I love the little reminders here. Get started. Remember your goal. Keep chugging. Don't give up. Almost there. You did it. And then refill, because this is 32 ounces. This is 32 ounces. When I was in the military, I got to talk about the military because that's a part of my life. This was my trusted thing, right? Put my little finger. And then they came up with a D-ring. You could just put the D-ring. I know it had a case. It had a case that you put it in the case and you wear the case, but not all time I would do what I'm supposed to do to wear it. My trusted thing. And what I used to love to watch my battle buddies when they say, okay, drill sergeant said, drink up, and open up and turn over your head. I said, wow. So hydrate. Water is important for the body. It is suggested that you drink half your body weight. And if you're an active person, add more water. As for me, I know I have to add water because I'm way active. Because working out twice a day, I have to have my 6 ounces of hydrate in the morning and my 6 ounces of hydrate in the evening. So I know I'm watered down. One thing scared me one time was the urine. Because your urine has to be pale yellow to like a pale amber. If there's different colors, I got alarm. And I said, whoa, what happened? And it dawned on me, certain vitamins, medication that you take will affect the color of your urine. But you don't want a clear urine. A clear urine, you are too hydrated. You're too hydrated. I've been there. I've done that. And I say, I don't like that. That's too much filtering. That's too much filtering. We got to let the system work as it's supposed to work. There's a reason why it's pale yellow. Okay. Don't ask me. Go talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Your urine. All right. Steps to get a habit started. Steps to get a habit started. I love journaling. I could say that over and over and over and over. If you didn't write it down, you didn't do it. You could talk all you want. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? You didn't do it. So make a plan. Make a plan. Write it down. Write your plan down. Put it on paper. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. There is an acronym SMART. S-M-A-R-T, SMART. Specific. When you're doing your plan, be specific. Make sure you check your measurable response when you're doing your plan. You have to see that something is happening. Action oriented. You can't just write the plan and say the plan is going to take care of itself. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. Be realistic. Here it is. We in February and summer is coming up. Oh, I want to go to the beach. So I got 100 pounds to lose by some. Be realistic. Now, come on. Be realistic. Be realistic when it comes to losing weight. And time-based. Set your time. This I want to accomplish in 14 days. This is what I want to accomplish in 21 days. Give yourself a time goal. Give yourself a time so that it's smart. Be specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-based. When you do a progress picture and you see that picture, because I tell you, I did. I took a 19 and I said, oh my goodness, Hermie. Ooh, Lord, I did not even want to post it in my group. It took me 3 attempts to push post. I said, oh, man, I can't post this. Man, I can't post this. But then it dawned on me, posting that picture added to my determination to say, you know what? 21 days, guess what? Wait till you see my 21-day photo. Wait till you see it. So take a picture. Even if you're looking at yourself in the mirror, I'm telling you, looking in the mirror and looking at a picture is night and day. Night and day, because I experience my night and day. Look at the photo. So take a photo. And the best part, find you someone that you're accountable with. I have a lot of people in my head telling me this and telling me that and telling me this. And I have them in my head. I may not talk to them on, but guess what? They're in here. They're telling me, they're motivating me, they're pushing me, being disciplined, being motivated. It's in my head. Because it's a lot of time dealing with their schedule too. So you say, you know what instill in me, I will do. My son was 9 years old when I had to go back to Korea. And I was so worried about leaving him. I says, oh my God, he's a 9-year-old with my mom. How is he going to be? I said, I don't know. My son brought me to tears. My son made me cry. Here I am worrying. He said to me, he said, Mom, you instill what you instill in me. I promise I'll be good. And I'm saying, look at that. Look at that. I'm golden. I could leave him right there, and I know he's going to do what he's supposed to do because of what I taught him, what I showed him. So when people instill stuff in you, even though you don't communicate, guess what? They're in your head. They're in your head. Are you listening to them? Are you doing what they told you to do? So just be mindful about that. Fitness. When I talk about fitness, I said use your body weight to get right, because your body weight is an awesome workout. When it comes to fitness, strength training, balance, flexibility, and endurance, you have to do all four. You have to do them. You have to find a way to do all four of them. You can't run, swim, ride a bike. You got to find a way to get your endurance going. Stretchy bands. If you can't lift the weight, get the bands. Get the bands. You have to do those four things. Stretching, yoga. That I love to soca dance. I'm telling you. One day I soca dance. I was soaking wet. It's like Zumba, but it's soca dance. I'm not gonna say Zumba. It's soca dance, and I am a soca dancing queen. So, Facebook family, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to. We have to. It all comes down to taking care of ourselves. In closing, how do you treat yourself? How do you speak to yourself? I'm going to get off of camera for a second. Okay, I'm going to be off. We got to, because this is us. We got one body. We got one body. We got one body. We got to take care of it. And the last thing I'm going to say in closing, when you fail, do you say, that's it? I'm not going to try again. I fail and that's it. No. Get back on that horse and you ride that horse. You get back up. You get back up. It's a matter of, how long, because we're going to fall. What matters is what we do when we fall. When we fall down, do we blame us? What do we do? What do we do when we fall? Do we get back up and start over again? Be mindful about that. Be very mindful about when you fall, what do you do? Because we're going to fall. Facebook family, I thank you for joining me yet again in another episode of Tea and Talk with Hermie. It has been an awesome day. And oh, my journey, my beautiful journey. So you all have an awesome Wednesday, and be blessed and I'll see you next week. Peace.